Welcome back to another video, folks. I wanted to tell you about the 2022 positions at the farm. I have one employed job and I'm looking for kindred folk who want to homestead, take it easy, have a beautiful summer, producing our own food with no pressures and enjoying the beautiful Swedish countryside. So, as many of you know, anyone that follows the channel will know, Ridgedale is changing. I am putting down commercial farming and looking forward to spending a lot more time with my kids, but still producing food from a homestead perspective. And so I'm looking for people that are excited to join for a very leisurely, fun summer, producing our own food from eggs to meats, different pastured meats, and we can grow in the tunnels and grow in a scaled down garden and produce what we need and have a lot of fun. And so I've opened up positions for up to 4 adults. Now, it's complicated with children. I'm excited to have people that potentially bring their children to accompany my kids and be able to explore the farm and the forests and enjoy the summer. It's going to be a really different feel. I want to make it really crystal clear to people that I'm not going to be in an intense managerial role and I'm not going to be in an educational role. It's not an opportunity to come and pick my brains about farming. I'm putting the farm to rest. I want people that already have some basic skills and knowledge that want to just work together in a co-created manner to have a really nice summer, help looking after each other's kids, enjoy the Swedish countryside, produce our own food, eat epic meals, etc. So the exact number of people will depend on who applies. There's also going to be me, my 2 kids, and an employee who's helping to set up the camping enterprise and acting a bit like a right-hand person to me if I'm away, just making sure everything's running smoothly. And so the aim is to create a friendly communal atmosphere. So it will be a few adults and possibly a bunch of kids. And I'm open to anyone in Europe applying. It needs to be within Europe, obviously with COVID continuing and the travel restrictions. I don't want people coming from further afield who might get stuck here, etc. We just don't know with these things. We're going to have a couple of trainings on the farm, hopefully building the natural swimming pond out the front of my house that I've been dreaming of for the last years, as well as a 9-day Regenerative Agriculture design masterclass. People are welcome to join in with those trainings. And yeah, as I said, it's going to be a very different vibe. If you've been following us on YouTube, Instagram, the farm is not going to look like that at all this year. It's going to be very leisurely. I'm going to spend half my days managing my other business and looking after my kids and working on the farm a couple of hours a day just to produce our own food. It's really important that people understand that apply. I'm not going to be educating you in how to design and plan farm businesses. I'm going to be up for hanging out with like-minded people who want to enjoy the surrounding countryside, forage, fish, enjoy the lake here, and preserve food and make wonderful food, share that together, and have some degree of independence. It would really suit people with kids who are busy in their own life, who are earning money digitally or whatever, so that they can sustain themselves. As I said, I'll be providing food and board, and anything beyond that you'd need to cover for yourself. And so I hope that's clear. There's information on the Ridgedale Farm website that you find in the links below. And so let us know until the 10th of February if you're interested to join us this year. In terms of the paid role, I want to develop the camping of all the platforms that I built early last year with my friend William. And we need to get that enterprise up and going. Now, it's a new role, so I don't know exactly what it entails, but I'd like someone who's competent in English, hopefully Swedish, and possibly another language, who's up for building the Airbnb site for the camping, who is up for helping get that established. We need to put up the structures in May. We basically have the whole month of May to get this set up. We need to build compost toilets up in the forest, put up the structures, make them homely, put in beds, lighting, solar banks, etc., and set up the website. And then that person would manage the bookings and introduce and greet people. Now that might involve developing information packs for people. I want it to be a fairly low intensity enterprise where we're not babysitting people. We want people to have information that they can find out things to do in the local area. They're going to have access to the shared kitchen be able to eat food from the farm. And that's a real selling point of this camping, to be staying in a beautiful farm with other lovely people around. And so I want this to be developed, so it's a really unique job in that it's probably not going to be full-time, certainly once it's set up and running. And so I'd like that person to also act as a bit like a right-hand person to me. So someone that's familiar with animals and carpentry and handiwork, that can help with the restoration of the buildings I'll be doing throughout the summer, and someone who's confident and comfortable working on their own, meeting people, and you'll be living as part of the team. We eat together, and so I'll provide food and very basic accommodation, and people will be cooking together, so everyone will be taking turns to cook and eat together. In the summer, we have a lot of beautiful outdoor meals in the teepee structures, etc. So you'll be in a different role to the other people here who are here on a voluntary basis, just having an easeful summer. You'll be in paid work, so there are some expectations of you, but it will be exploratory. I don't know what that enterprise looks like yet because we haven't run it yet, and so it's an exploration to see if that's something I want to continue. So have a look on the website in the links below. Make sure you read it really carefully. This is not a position that I'm going to be educating you on farming or how to plan farms. And I want that to be really crystal clear, because every year I've noticed that people come to the farm with quite wildly different expectations of both myself and of the farm. It's really critical to just keep stressing the farm is not going to be in commercial production. There's going to be very few animals and very little veg growing. Only the things that we as a group decide to do, but it'll be much more scaled down. We're not selling any products commercially this year. And I will be busy a lot of the time with my children, with my other enterprises. I'm traveling off the farm quite a few times through the season to take care of my other properties and to teach courses abroad, as well as visit friends, etc. So I need people that are independent, self-motivated, and like being around each other and hanging out, having fun. Make sure you read the details. Thanks very much for watching, folks. Look forward to meeting some of you for a beautiful summer here in Sweden. See you in a video soon.